everybody, Amelia here, and welcome back. We are currently in the ruins of Dungeonzil, which is the place of our main character's birth. Of course, he did not live there, as you can see. It's, well, ruined. Poor thing. But we are about to make our way to find out what Rav wants, that he needed to tell us so desperately badly, that he stole the rainbow from us. So, without further ado, let's get started.
So you made it at last.
I do not apologize for my exploring.
Is it just you? Where's your friend, the girl?
She has duties to attend to. She'll be glad you came, though, as am I.
But why?
It's not like we had much choice. Now, where's the rainbow? We need it.
Oh, you do you?
Well, we didn't go through that whole tournament for nothing, thank you very much.
I suppose that's because your pal here's the luminary.
Wait. How could you?
I thought you died years back, laddie. When I saw that mark in your hand at the tournament, my heart skipped more than a few beats, let me tell you. Now, come along. There's something I want to show you, if you'll indulge an old man for a wee while.
Not much else we can do, can we? You're holding it hostage. Oh, you're gonna be a slow walker, aren't you? You are. Oh boy. Even my normal walking, I'm still going ahead of him. Look at that. I get he's got short legs and is an old man, but come on. Okay. Pretty flowers. Well, at least it wasn't that long a trip.
Aye, this place brings back some memories, sure enough.
Look. Are you going to tell us who you are or what?
You're so impatient, Eric.
I'd already given up most of my duties by then. I spent most of my days in the city enjoying my retirement. Oh, we had us some fun. And then the monsters came, and I lost everything. When I was your age, laddie, this was one of the finest cities you could ever hope to see. And look at it now. One night. That's all it took them to tear it all apart. Ugh. Just listen to me blethering on. I was going to show you something, wasn't I? Come on.
I thought you were.
Is this somebody's grave?
Aye. This is where the King and Queen of Dundrasil are buried.
Seems like a somewhat odd location. I'm sure there were royal tombs.
I do. This is your parents' grave, laddie. The grave of my daughter and son-in-law.
So he's his grandfather?
Wait, but that would mean you're his grandfather.
I don't see the resemblance.
These two fine young souls died, and I survived. I came to believe there must have been a reason for that. That someone had a purpose in mind for me. So I set out to learn why Dundrasil was destroyed. I've been on the road ever since. I've uncovered some of the truth on my travels. It was King Carnelian, you see. He changed. He once believed in the power of the Luminary more than any of us. But he became convinced that you were evil, that you were the Darkspawn. He's not a man I knew any longer. Folks say he blames you for everything, even the death of his daughter. How could you, old friend?
So, I'm guessing in the beginning scene, the mother was running with the baby luminary in her arms in a basket, and there was a little girl that was with her that was in a cloak. We couldn't see much of her face. So, I'm going to guess that I assumed that she was the daughter of the king and queen. But I'm wondering now, she must have been the daughter of King Carnelian. So she was the princess of Heliodor, whom supposedly died. Which kind of makes sense, because we did see her being caught up to by the Headless Horseman. And she lost the basket at that point. She'd been given the basket by the woman, and of course the woman died. So, why, if it was King Carnelian, why would he set out an attack on a place that had his daughter there? Why wouldn't he have at least taken his daughter home first?
There's something behind it all. The fall of Dundrasil, the change in my old comrade. I promise you, I will find out the truth.
But then again, we didn't actually see her die, so maybe she's not dead.
Eleanor, my girl. Erwin, I found your boy. He wasn't lost to us after all.
You make me tear up a little.
You're alive, laddie. Against all the odds, and now you're home.
Oh boy.
You've no idea how many times I've dreamed of this day. I never thought it would actually come. Now, will you humour an old man a while longer? There's an old royal ritual, you see. It's to send the souls of the departed to a better place. I'd like you to help me perform it.
On his parents?
There's an altar up on the hill behind the castle. I'll be waiting for you there.
See, these are the kinds of things that I wish we had a talking character for. Because there's got to be such a big amount of disconnect for him. Because this is his parents, this is his home, but he hasn't been there since he was a child. Dracilian helms, Dracilian armor. cool. And so he had a good life, a good and happy childhood. He had a loving mother and a great grandfather. And so he grew up happy, not knowing. But now he does know. And it's got to be the weirdest thing to be all at once enraged over what could have been, but also know that things turned out well for you anyway. Yeah, I didn't think that was anything. If you couldn't have started walking, I would have caught up to you. Oh boy. Just the one sparkly spot. Okay. Okay. We're doing this again. Oh boy. Okay. I wonder, is the log cabin his then? Look at the rabbits. Oh, they're so cute. You are not in any hurry. Wow. Oh boy. Can I play with them? No, I cannot. I could probably spend an hour playing with them and I'd still be able to catch up to you. Good lord. They're so slow. My impatience is ruining this. Like, I get why they did this as a design choice. It's supposed to be a contemplative type thing. Listen to the sad music. Wander over the fact that, oh my god, he has a grandfather still alive. And his parents really are dead. And yada yada yada. But it's just too slow. Oh my god, it's just too slow. Even if he was just walking normally like this, that would be fine. That would be just fine. I don't need him to be running or anything. He's an old man. I get it. This. Oh. Oh, well, I was in his way. Sorry. Let's just let them move. Just a little bit. See how quickly I catch up? Ruins of Dungersville mountain path. And there's nothing on this mountain path. Anytime now. It's all okay. Oh, at least we're close. Come on now. should have just gone on ahead. But that felt rude.
Everything's ready.
Thank you, Princess. It looks just perfect.
Is she the princess?
Wait, you don't mean...
If the rest of you wouldn't mind standing back here with me, only members of the Dracilian royal family may perform the ritual.
How come he called you princess? Are you?
Quiet now. The ritual is about to begin.
She's not having any of it.
You just follow my lead. All right, laddie?
But he's not really part of the Dracilian royal family, is he? Unless he was the king, and then it went to his daughter. But that makes no sense.
The souls of those who depart this life must all return to Yggdrasil. One life for each leaf of the great world tree. But those taken by monsters cannot return of their own accord. So our ancestors devised a ritual to send them on their way. The smoke guides them back to where they belong, to Yggdrasil's bosom. Each butterfly is a lost soul, and now they can all be at peace.
Only took, what, 16 years, I think he is?
You didn't die in vain, Eleanor. You saved your boy and the princess. It was a noble sacrifice you made. Thank you, my beautiful girl. And goodbye.
Oh, he got
I
me
hope
there.
you don't mind me asking, but your mother didn't leave you anything, did she?
Norn hands Rab the Queen's final letter.
Oh, no. She didn't, did she? So this letter's why you went to see King Carnelian, eh? If only she'd known. I'm sorry, laddie. You've been through so much.
Oh yeah, the letter did say that she could go to King Carnelian for help, right?
But I suppose if you'd not set out for Heliodor, the journey would never have led you to me, eh? Oh, Eleanor.
Oh, it's getting to me.
Sorry, laddie. I'm gonna need to be alone for a wee while.
That is a hard pain. Things would be a lot easier if we could just fly up to Yggdrasil like those butterflies. Sorry, now's not the time to be saying silly things like that, is it? Yeah, kind of not. I'm sorry, laddie. Would you mind leaving me be for a wee while? Yeah, I thought. He wouldn't say anything different. Okay. I think I figured out who that girl is. It's kind of hard to believe, though. There's no one in the party to talk to at the moment. But they're not up here. Guess we're gonna have to do the JRPG thing and leave the room. No one in the party to talk to. Okay. So they're just dotting the way. Wasn't the Queen brave rescuing you the way she did? Veronica and I must learn from her example. After all, it's our job to protect you now. I wonder if we're ever going to go to Arborea. Oh, darling, that ceremony was just beautiful. Your parents are at peace now, I'm sure.
Lady Eleanor. Who's there? You weren't supposed to see that. I was just thinking about Lady Eleanor. I mean, your mother. Why don't we take a little walk? My mother was a rather sickly soul by all accounts. She died not long after I was born. So in a sense, Lady Eleanor was the only real mother I ever knew. She used to read me stories, take me flower picking. I loved her so much. You can imagine how happy I was when I heard she was having a baby. I couldn't wait to meet my little brother.
Aww.
You know, it was raining like this the last time I ever saw her. I can't believe how much time has passed since then. Wait, up there.
That's the Heliodoran garb, isn't it?
Something tells me they're looking for you and your friends. And there's only one kingdom that can send that many soldiers out on a manhunt. Heliodor. Come on. We need to get back to the others.
That has got to be the worst thing in the world. Your mother's gone. And the only mother figure you had is killed because of your dad. That's gotta suck.
Where are the ones from the altar? No sign of them. What about the Darkspawn? No sign of him either. Blast! They must have got away. It's him! He's over here! The Darkspawn is over here!
Oh, for goodness sake.
Fight time? Fight time.
What shall we do with the girl?
Sir Hendrik's orders were to bring the Darkspawn back alive. He never said anything about anyone foolish enough to side with him.
Just you try it.
Damn, she's learned some things in the years.
I can't be expected to take her on alone. Sir Hendrik! Sir Hendrik!
Are you a soldier or aren't you? Good gracious, you disgust me.
Come on. We'll head around the mountain and meet up with the others before he gets back.
Okay. Why in the world did you even make me run even a little bit?
I have you at last, Darkspawn. There is nowhere left to run. You are a slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagonia.
Are you kidding me? Octagonia is right next door. I'm not that bad.
Man,
This is beginning to feel like the Jasper
Darkspawn
fight
is
with just
mine.
Eric.
Deal with the girl. Forward. This is all the dreaded child of darkness could muster. Pathetic.
That is quite a drop. That will feel like cement.
You will evade me no longer, Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
You really believe this?
Hendrik! Don't you dare!
Princess Jade? Surely not.
She didn't even change her name?
No! Hold on!
Princess!
I won't let you go again.
That would kill them. Okay, so according to that picture, the Headless Horseman didn't hurt them. Maybe they just fell in the water and that's when she lost hold of the basket.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Should really be going. Uh-oh.
I'm
Someone's
so
gonna get a cold.
through. Let's get warmed up, shall we? I'm glad I caught you. I couldn't have forgiven myself if it happened again. I suppose Rab must have told you about your mother. That she sacrificed herself to save you and the Princess of Heliodor. Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but I was that princess. Your mother saved my life.
Which she wouldn't have had to do at all if your dad hadn't been apparently gone crazy.
That night, the night Dundrasil fell, We ran from the castle, but the monsters were too fast. She handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away. She died to save us. But even though she trusted me with you, I was too weak and stupid to... I fell in the river and I let you go. I can't tell you how many times I've wished that it was you Rab fished out of there and not me.
Oh, okay, Rab fished her out of the water.
After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you. But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe awful things about you. Rab was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind, that someone must be controlling him. So we set out together to find out who and why. I never expected to see Hendrik again, let alone on the battlefield. We were lucky to get out of there alive.
Should probably leave.
Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
Don't you think they'd still be there? I'm very, very confused. So many revelations. That's the word, revelations. I'm getting so tired of that music. Nope. I already got that one. I wonder, do I fight with her? We do! Of course, I can't control her at the moment, but still. Let's see how this looks. Not bad. Oh, really? Okay. Just looking for targets. Not finding any. Bullseyes, whatever they're called. Oh, him again.
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere fall to put pay to the Darkspawn.
Sir Hendrik.
It really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess. To see you alive and well, you cannot imagine how much this pleases me. But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness, you may not live for much longer.
Wow.
Look, I know how you feel about duty, Hendrik. How could I forget? You don't understand how important this is. Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king? You have been away from home too long, girl.
Because of the king!
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. wish it didn't have to come to this. But it has. Yeah.
A lot of fight scenes.
Impressive, Princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take more than a pat on the head to distract me.
Don't just stand there, luminary. Throw a spell at him or something.
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That if you stand on the side of the Darkspawn, I will have no choice but to destroy you? Yeah.
Patrick!
Princess.
I'm sorry. Get on. Now hold on tight.
Princess, what have you become?
Honestly, of the two, I think I like Hendrik more. Jasper, so far, has seemed more cruel than anything else. Whereas Hendrik just seems like he truly believes he's doing the right thing. I could be wrong, but I suspect Hendrik will be on our side at some point. I'm not so sure of Jasper.
Look!
Now I'd like to see how they got away.
There you both are. And in one piece, too.
Just about. No thanks to Hendrik and his men.
So it was old Hendrik, was it? I thought it might be. I would have liked a wee word with the rascal, but I doubt he'd have told us much. Well, if even he's out for your blood, the forces of evil must have a stronger hold in Heliodor than ever. It wouldn't be the first time a once glorious kingdom had been brought low by monstrous powers, you know. Many years ago, a dastardly fiend destroyed an entire empire with his wicked ways. A legendary evil named Mordegon. His story is all but forgotten these days. I had to tramp halfway around the world just to learn his name. But the more I find out about him, the more I'm convinced he's the one behind all this. Dundrasil, the troubles in Heliodor, everything. Which is why you're going to have to stop him, laddie. The fate of the whole world depends on it. You're the luminary, after all. You were born to defeat the Dark One.
Is Mordegon the Dark One?
You'd be more than foolish to face him unprepared. He's a master of darkness, the like of which the world has never seen.
Then we must make our way to Yggdrasil as soon as we can. The legends of Arborea tell of a means of fighting the darkness that can only be found there. Veronica, that must be why we're supposed to take him there, mustn't it?
Here you are, laddie. It's yours at last. You'll be needing it if you're to make your way to the World Tree. If anyone can get this old stick to show us the way, it's you. Lead on, luminary.
Oh, good gracious.
Well,
Finally.
can you see anything?
Don't tell me it's a dud! If that Noah sent us in a wild goose chase, I'll throttle him! He could have told us it didn't work before we wasted a zillion hours chasing it halfway across the world.
Now,
She's a
now,
spitfire.
let's not jump to conclusions. Why don't Jade and I join you, and we'll see if we can't make our way a bit closer to Yggdrasil and try again. We'll not give yous any bother, I promise.
Oh, more party members. Well, we knew that was going to happen. Alrighty then. Now we have 3 in the backlogs. Let's see. I guess the only thing would be to go towards the Zwardstress region? Or back toward it, as the case may be? Either way, I guess we're done in here. Oh, I didn't grab some spots? I guess we're not done. My bad. Dragon Hide, okay. And then all the way on the other side. I went there though, didn't I? I think those spawned after the fact. That was not there before. I swear it wasn't. Let's make our way.
Huh? Hey, the branch, it's...
glowing. Orbs. Like that golden orb? And the red orb that Eric had? That no longer has? So now we're being sent on a wild goose chase again.
darlings, did you see it? It was so pretty.
A sort of platform floating in the sky, and 6 colored orbs.
Oh, I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform, and then the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
Which is easier said than done.
Maybe trekking halfway around the world to find that branch wasn't such a waste of time after all. And we've already got one of the orbs we need, too. I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever had. I had my own plans for it. But this is way more important. It's yours now. Just don't lose it, okay?
Where was he hiding that?
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end, eh?
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road. It's yours now, though, laddie.
Okay.
Now, it looked like that platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. That means it must be somewhere deep inside the first forest. So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other 4 orbs first.
But where in the world would we even begin to look?
Orbs, orbs. Oh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Can't remember the details, though.
Well, if we don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
That's the kind of journey that could take you
You're not
years.
wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open ocean from there. A fairly straightforward voyage, if you ask me. And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way. I'm sure he'll open the sea gates for us.
Again, easier said than done. Something always goes wrong. Uh-oh.
Right then, let's get moving, shall we? The sooner we get our hands on those orbs, the sooner we can make our way up to Yggdrasil.
So now we need to make our way to Puerto Valor. Let's go to the campfire first. Ooh, nope. There we go. Let's see here. Still see nothing in the way of targets. Surprise, surprise. Gee, it was so easy in that one thing. No. It's a very crowded space now. Well, you saw the vision, laddie. We need to collect those 6 orbs and take them to the first forest. Sounds simple enough, eh? Except we've no idea where to find them. We need to ask around and see if anyone can help us find those wee balls. Now, I'd say the first order of business is to go to Puerto Valor, open the gates, and head out into the high seas. So let's head down there quick sharp.
Really?
That vision the rainbow gave us was incredible. There's no doubt about it. You really are the luminary. Rob and I have spent so many years wandering around getting nowhere. If only we'd have found you sooner. Hey, don't worry about the red orb I gave you. If you need it, it's all yours. So now you got 2, right? My red orb and the yellow one Rab gave you. That means there's 4 left.
Are you alright?
Sounds like you really wanted the red orb for something. You know, I've been thinking about something that the elders of Arborea have always said. The power to overcome the darkness lies within Yggdrasil. It's something like that anyway. That's why you have to go there, Norin, and that's why Veronica and I have been entrusted with the task of guiding you.
You want to talk? That's not like you.
I knew the rainbow was special, but I wasn't expecting you to be able to do anything like that. Now we know exactly what we need to do to get to Yggdrasil. What we don't know is how to get hold of the 4 orbs we're missing. I mean, where are we supposed to start looking? Oh, darling, I'm sorry. I'm a bit lost in my thoughts at the moment. Oh, something about going to Puerto Valor got him all... Four more targets still remain. So I really haven't seen them anywhere. I don't see them. I don't see them. Okay, so we're gonna save, and we're gonna end the episode here. I think that's plenty for this one. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.